The goat that attended village meetings, a story about curiosity, chaos, and community decisions in the peaceful village of Umuagu. Meetings were very serious business. When the gong sounded GBOOM, GBOOM, every adult gathered in the village square. Men sat on wooden stools. Women stood in proud clusters. Children were told to go and play far away, but one creature refused to be excluded. A brown, stubborn, wide-eyed goat named Inspector. Nobody knew who gave him that name, but it fit, because Inspector inspected everything. The first appearance one evening, as Chief Okori began a meeting about repairing the broken well, something strange happened. A soft Mia echoed from the back. Everyone turned. There was Inspector, standing confidently in the center, chewing slowly, like he paid tax. "Whose goat is this?" the chief asked. Silence. Nobody claimed him. Inspector blinked and sat down. Yes, sat down. The meeting continued, but every time someone spoke loudly, Inspector responded with a loud me. It sounded suspiciously like disagreement. The villagers tried to ignore him. But when the treasurer suggested increasing contributions, Inspector bleated so loudly that even the birds flew away. People started laughing. Even the goat is protesting. The goat with opinions. From that day on, Inspector attended every meeting. Rain or shine. Land dispute, he was there. Marriage discussion, present. Festival planning, front row. One time, Elder Nuasu stood to give a long speech about discipline. He spoke for 20 minutes without breathing. Suddenly, Inspector walked forward and gently chewed the edge of his wrapper. The entire square burst into laughter. Even Elder Nuasu had to sit down. "Maybe the goat is tired," someone whispered. The contribution debate one meeting became unforgettable. The topic: raising money to fix the village bridge. Tension was high. Some wanted 500 per household. Others argued for 1,000. Voices rose. Fingers pointed. Suddenly, Inspector jumped onto the chief's stool. Yes, on the stool, and bleated loudly. "Mia." The chief almost fell off. The crowd froze. Then, Inspector did something shocking. He knocked over the contribution basket. Coins scattered everywhere. Children rushed to gather them. Chaos. The meeting dissolved into confusion. Later, Mama Nenkichi said thoughtfully, "Maybe the goat is reminding us not to fight over money." Nobody knew if that was true, but it sounded wise. The real motive now here is the secret. Inspector did not attend meetings for wisdom. He attended for snacks, because during every meeting, people brought groundnuts, roasted corn, and garden leaves. Inspector had calculated this carefully. One evening, during a heated debate about farmland boundaries, Inspector slowly moved behind Mama Bisi and began chewing her vegetable basket. She turned mid-argument. "My leaves." Inspector ran in circles around the square. Men chased him. Women shouted. Children screamed in excitement. The meeting ended early. Again, the arrest attempt finally. The youth decided enough was enough. "We must stop this goat," Tay declared. At the next meeting, they tied Inspector to a tree far from the square. Problem solved. Or so they thought. Halfway through the meeting, they heard a familiar sound. Me. Everyone turned. Inspector had somehow untied himself. He walked back proudly, rope dragging behind him like a symbol of victory. Even the chief clapped slowly. "This goat has determination," he admitted. The unexpected hero one night, during a late meeting about security, something unusual happened. While elders were discussing night patrol schedules, Inspector suddenly stood up stiffly. He stopped chewing. He stared toward the bush. Then he began bleating urgently. Not playful, not hungry. Warning. The villagers fell silent. Moments later, they heard rustling in the dark. The youth grabbed sticks and rushed toward the sound. Two strangers attempting to sneak into the village ran away immediately. Inspector had sensed them first. The entire square was quiet. Chief Okori cleared his throat. It seems the goat is now part of the security committee. Applause erupted. Inspector blinked modestly, then chewed someone's sleeve. Official recognition at the next festival. The village honored Inspector. They tied a small red cloth around his neck. Declared him assistant meeting supervisor. Children fed him fresh leaves. Women laughed whenever he bleated during serious speeches. Even Elder Nwosu shortened his talks. Before the goat interrupts, aside wisely, meetings became lighter. Less suiting, more louder. Whenever arguments grew too heated, someone would whisper, "Where is Inspector?" And as if on cue me, everyone relaxed. The lesson sometimes, the one you think is causing disturbance, is the one bringing balance. And sometimes, meetings need less shouting and more goat energy. Inspector never understood politics. He only understood snacks and noise. But somehow, he made the village better. And that is how a simple goat became the most consistent meeting attendee in Mwagu history. If this story made you laugh, follow the page for more funny village stories. Subscribe so you don't miss the next tale. And drop a comment. Would your village survive a goat at every meeting?